Hey, this is the Central XB Central Facility walkthrough. I think you're. What am I trying to get? Right. There's some sort of frequency for the sonic emitter that you have to obtain here. That's the overall objective. But right. Well, as soon as the gameplay loads, we can figure out where we are. Alright, well, okay, we're in this XP area, and it says initiate the institutional data retrieval test, XP test terminal. Alright, yeah, so a lot of this is just retrieving, data. Go to point A to point B, get this, go back to point A, a lot of bullshit like that. And that was pretty cool, that, the auto dog doing the surgeries on those, just pieces of meat. I thought that was pretty creepy. I'm always into those, disturbing things that this raised a lot of questions and don't give you a lot of answers. There's never really an answer behind why that's the first thing you see when you walk in. And I'm wearing the lobotomite gear because I just think I'm trying to get into the world. I think it looks pretty cool too. So got my hunting shotgun, which is really kick-ass ever since I've got that perk where you can knock them down. You can ignore damage threshold and knock them down. I thought that was a pretty cool perk. What am I doing? Pulse grenade. Pays to be an expert in explosives, I'll tell you. And another disturbing surgery. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, and I'm checking. I need to get better about this in my walkthroughs. I'm just checking stuff randomly. This takes too long. And first aid kit right there, though. Thought there'd be something in that coffin. This is apparently where they make those cyber dogs, whatever they're called. Alright, so we're doing the basic test, and that does something. I don't really know. Okay, so this is what I remember. You have to retrieve 3 student records from my high school. This is probably my favorite part of this level, I guess, if you want to call it like a level or something. As you'll see in a moment, it's pretty creepy. Good creepy. Yeah, it seems like every door here has a fucking key, or needs a key. Yeah, watching through this walkthrough makes the whole scavenging thing, just makes it seem that much more redundant. You check a box, wonder glue, check another crate, scrap metal. It's like, what do you fucking do, it's, it just doesn't help. It's not worth it. I did something. What we did was that room that we just left, or maybe this did something. I don't know, but the room that I was just in, all the doors were locked. I go here, and I don't think I really do anything, but when I come back, there's a door that's unlocked that I can go through. It's weird. This part's fucking weird as well. Mr. Gussie runs right at me. And so I kind of get the feeling that he's just there like he's not like an enemy, even though he is red. It's just like you'll see what happens, but trust me.
It's just little old me.
Yeah, I think my
Nothing to be afraid of.
I'm surprised you didn't hear that.
And who gets to clean up all this blood? Me, that's who.
He touches me. You know, it's like whisper in my ear, why don't you? You know. But yeah. Thought he was friendly at first, that's why I stood up. Oh, not friendly, I just didn't think he'd attack me or something. This is pretty cool. This is like a splicing center, splicing those lobotomized with robots. It's pretty funny. I was messing around with this. I think I did it about 3 times. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna spice a lobotomite and a robo-brain about 3 times.
I feel different.
Or Mr. Gutsy
Awake.
into a robo-brain.
Alive for the first time ever. What is this strange new world around me? What does it hold in store for a dreamer such as myself?
What does it have in store for a dreamer such as myself? No. It's funny. By the way, I'm recording this, or I recorded this with the HD PVR.
What?
A
I feel like this has
I don't
happened
know, it's
before.
H-A-U-P-P-A-U-G-E.
I feel awake for the first time. What is going on?
Anyways, this thing is ridiculous.
What
It's
is
awesome.
this strange new world around me?
As the name
What does it
implies, it's an
hold in
HD
store
recorder,
for a
but it doesn't
dreamer
matter
such
whether
as
you have an
myself?
HD cord. If you plug in the AVI cord, the yellow, white, and red ones, it'll convert it to HD. So, pretty awesome. Recommended. And one more time, just for this.
What? I feel like this has happened before. Yet I feel awake for the first time. What is going on? What is this strange new world around me? What does it hold in store for a dreamer such as myself? No!
That's kind of weird though, because the lobotomites, they're, the Dr. What is the guy? Dr. M. Mo or whatever his name. The lobotomites, their names, as their names imply, they're people who had lobotomies. Their brains got all scrambled up, and Dr. Klein was saying stuff like how they can't talk. That's the first time a lobotomite had actually ever looked at him with thoughtful eyes and it talked. And so it's just funny that you mix the lobotomite with the Mr. Gutsy and then turn it into the robo-brain. He starts talking about how he's a dreamer and he's processing thought and stuff. But then again, the robo-brain came with the brain. But wait, no, though, the robo-brain was a product of Mr. Gutsy, the lobotomite. And Mr. Gutsy doesn't have a brain, so it's definitely the lobotomite's scrambled up brain that's inside there. So that doesn't make any fucking sense to me. But then again, this whole downloadable content is one big joke when you start playing it. I kind of like it that way. It's a new change, and this is probably my favorite downloadable content for Fallout. It's just Ken's right there. It's just something about it. It's a perfect combination of like dark humor, disturbing things, where like it's not necessarily like they jump out and scare you, like, you know, Ooga Booga Boo kind of scary, but like you just see something disturbing and it scares you. I like that. And then the humor is good. Remember that like stupid joke that Dr. Klein? It was like he saw your toes, and he was saying that like they look like little penises. You don't wanna. I forgot what he said exactly. It was hilarious though. It's just like talking about how he doesn't want you to infect his lab or contaminate his lab with your penis excrements or.
There I fought valiantly to preserve rattlesnake DNA and put it right where it belongs, in the hospital.
This is the school. This is what I was talking about.
This is a most serious matter, requiring the most serious of detention.
Getting better about checking boxes.
Can you spell detention? I'll tell you how I spell it. Death-tension. Commie Pico traitors. Oh! Now, I will send vicious cybernetic cyborg dogs through the corridors to weed all you traitors out.
These are
They will sniff out
trophies
which among you have
from
chosen
this
the commie path.
big mountain high school, I guess.
Betsy Bright, who turned me down to the high school dance so you could smoke with Richie
I
Martin.
guess they had like a whole society up in this big mountain. Originally from the intro, I thought it was just like a place where all the scientists gathered. And they made things, but I guess their families came here and they would go to school here.
And wait for the proper bathroom break time.
I didn't make a walkthrough at the beginning, but I kind of gotta look at everything when you're on the top of that think tower or whatever it is, and you know, from the looks of it, it looks like just a bunch of satellite things, you know, satellite arrays, and then there's that the dome, the big dome. That's where Dr. M is, and then what the fuck are all those tin can things? Do you know what I'm talking about? Where it looks like a bunch of tin cans stacked up on top of one another. You see it when you're on you wake up in that patient scrub thing. Some of them are actually short enough to, like, they're almost like steps where you jump on one and jump onto the other, and so I use them sometimes to get away from those scorpions so they can't melee attack you. But yeah, I have no idea what the fuck those are supposed to be. My player likes the booze. What can you say? And again, sorry about you having to watch this. This takes about a good, I would say, 30 seconds. So if you just want to skip, cool with me. I think try a second time, I cancel, and then I go back, and then I get it in the first try. Hacking has always been a little weird to me.
Oh
try the third time.
my! You got to the residential test.
I think
This is really Laurel's fight.